2 years ago, Gage Nim set out on this sealed-only journey, where he basically bought 3 Servant of Endymion structure decks, and kind of every week using a budget of $40, he basically bought packs and other sealed product and basically just used those to upgrade his deck and kind of build it up from there. So I decided to try to start my own version of that. Basically, we're going to be doing this every month, not every week like some YouTubers, but we will, because we are doing this every month, our budget will be $60. And the deck we'll be going with Raidraptors. Welcome to virtual sealed only Raidraptors. What's up, guys? Forecast Van here. Welcome back to virtual sealed only Raidraptors, episode 6. And this one I've been looking forward to for a long time. We're finally going to get into Phantom Rage, the set that came out not even a year ago. So, as always, we got 24 packs for a full booster box of the set. There's so much in here that I can't really go card by card, so let's just get right into the opening. Right off the bat, we have kind of nothing. Ooh, Heal Eagle. Cool, so I can talk about this now. So Heal Eagle is a really good card. It's only level 3, so it would be better if it was level 4, but oh well. It can basically special summon itself if the only monsters you control are Raidraptors. And it's basically just a free body. It's really good for link summoning, like into Strix or Smorg. So definitely we'll be playing at least one copy. Alright, Tri Brigade Karas. Geonator Transverser is pretty interesting, actually. It's pretty generic, it's just 2 effect monsters as the requirement. And yeah, if our opponents don't play around it, if they do leave a monster in a zone that we can take with Geonator Transverser, that we might want to take, then hell yeah, we can get that off. Ooh, Warning Point. That's probably the worst secret rare. Maybe not the worst, there is a mutant secret rare. But that could have been like a Zeus, Arc Rebellion, that could have been an Alpha. Oh well. Okay, Ancient Warrior, Cool Avatar, whatever they're called. Virtual World. Alright, what else can we get? Ooh, Prank Kids Meow Meow. Very annoying card to deal with. More Virtual World. A lot of Virtual World in this set. Gizmek. Another Geonator Transverser. We probably won't play it though. Just that one that we do have. Mutant Mist. And, ooh, okay, this one's pretty good. It's not too bad. It's the Raidraptor Counter Trap. We don't really end on a Raidraptor, but we might play this. It is searchable off of Mimicry Lanius. Okay, nothing in this one. We've reached the halfway point, so hopefully the back half. Ooh, nice. There we go. Strange Lanius. Awesome. We need at least one of these. Of course, we'll take a playset. Virtual World. Alright, just the Infernoble Knight. We need some good stuff, because we haven't gotten too many good hits so far in this opening. So the last couple of packs are really going to have to carry this. Ooh, that's another Strange Lanius. Sure, we'll take that. Only downside is it does lock you into darks for the rest of the turn, which isn't the end of the world if you have like the full version of the deck, but that might hurt. Holy sh... That's a Zeus. Okay. Yeah. We'll take a Zeus. So yeah, the back half of this opening really is pulled through. Yeah. I wonder what else we can get. So that's 2 Strange Lanius and a Zeus. For the last pack, what do we have? Ooh, nothing. Just another Heal Eagle. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna add that to collection immediately. Really not gonna complain. I mean, I could. But we got a Zeus, which is super nice. Heal Eagle, of course, is a great card. We got not 1, but 2 Strange Lanius. So definitely excited to add those to the deck as well. Geonator Transverser, pretty generic. We might add 1. So, who knows? We'll see when we get to the deck building. Alright, that's pretty much it for the opening. See you guys with the deck. Alright, so this is a deck we brought this week. Not as many changes as maybe we were hoping for when we were opening Phantom Rage. We did get some good things. You know, a lot of this is just building towards the future, not so much like immediate impact. So we did get Strangleanius. We got 2 of them. Here's the second one. I put that in the side. Just because Strangleanius is a very good card, so it's good to at least have one of. It just doesn't play very well with our current first turn combo of the Simorgh, the Cyber Dragon Infinity, and the Apex Avian. If we were to use the Strangleanius, that would lock us into darks for the rest of the turn, so we would not be able to summon the Apex Avian. There are some dark targets that Simorgh can summon that would be nice. There's 2 dark type, dark attribute rather, Simorgh monsters that are pretty decent. Like, they're not horrible. I think one prevents your opponent from setting or something like that. And I think one is a spell trap negate. I'm not too sure, I'd have to double check. But yeah, so those are options if we do really want to go for that in the future. But for now, the Strangleanius isn't the best. We did, however, get a Heal Eagle, which is really nice. It's just a good searchable extender. Just good, can, you know, summon itself when you have like a Y-Strix or like a 4-Strix and stuff like that. And it's searchable off of like Mimicry-Lanius. So it's just really good to have to help us get into that Simorgh combo even better, because it still can be used as link material for the Simorgh, which is really good. And that's pretty much it for the changes in the main deck. The extra deck is all about the Zeus that we got, which was the most amazing pull we could have hoped for. And to kind of help with that setup, we do have the number 27, Dreadnought Dreadnoid. It's not the greatest card, but the important part of it is that it says it requires 2+ level 4 monsters. 2+ meaning if we have 3 materials on board, we can make this thing with 3 materials, attack with it, and then make a 4 material Zeus, which is really good. It's a lot better than a 2 material Zeus. Technically, you can make Zeus with Dreadnoid's effect, but Dreadnoid's effect, if you can like fulfill that condition, you can just summon Zeus off its own effect. So that's not really the relevant part. As I said, the relevant part is being able to make this with multiple monsters or more than 2 monsters to go into a big old Zeus. In the side, we have some stuff that we pulled that we're not quite adding just yet. I don't think we'll add the Heal Eagles at any point. Even in like my main build, I only played that 1 Heal Eagle. But the Strangleanius will definitely come in depending on what we can get in the future to kind of promote a combo with like dark type monsters that isn't the Apex Avian. We took out the Lastrix, which is good. We finally got rid of it. And of course we have Raidraptors, Phantom Knight's Claw. It's a very good card, but kind of just like the Strangleanius, it requires a dark monster on the field to use, a dark Xyz monster, which we're not really ending on. Because, you know, Cyber Dragon Infinity is a light monster, Apex Avian is a wind, Simorgh is a wind. We're not ending with a dark Xyz monster, so Phantom Knight's Claw isn't very good at this time. Maybe in the future, when we go back to like a different combo, we can talk about it. Maybe we can add it back into the deck for like that extra disruption, because it is searchable off of Mimicry-Lanius, so that is a good thing about it. As I said, we just really can't use it right now. So yeah, that's actually pretty much it for the changes. Without further ado, let's get into some of the duels and see how it performs. Alright, welcome to the first game of the week. Our opponent turns out to be on Adignisters, which is really bad. I'm hoping he either misplays or doesn't have the full combo, because we have no interaction, we don't have the Phantasme or anything like that. So we just have to wait as he goes off, because I don't really think we have any outs to his at arrivals or arrival at Cybers, whatever that thing is called. That's just unaffected and it's huge. I don't know if we have anything that can deal with it. Like, this is not a bad hand by itself. I just don't think we have a very good matchup here. And as you can see, we have to dig through not only this 4K towers, but a monster that means you can't attack into the 4K towers, even if you had a monster that was bigger than it. And if you could, you still have to deal with a Link Kuriboh, which makes your monster's attack 0 until the end of the turn. And he has the Danmari Adignister, which negates an effect as well. So I really don't know how we're going to do this. So I'm just going to go with the normal setup with the Mimicry-Lanius and the Curtain Riser to the Y-Strix into our normal combo. We're going to go into Cyber Dragon Infinity. I want Cyber Dragon Infinity here because I think we can maybe do something like suck up the Quantum Dragon or negate some type of effect when he tries to use. So we're going to go with the Strangleanius because we can use its effect here, which is nice. We can go into an additional Xyz monster, which is the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Unfortunately, it's just too small. It's not quite big enough to attack over the Cyber's Arrival Adignister, which is really unfortunate. So here I wanted to try to go into this and then a 4 Strix and then try to rank that up into a Revolution Falcon. For whatever reason it wasn't letting me. So that's pretty much it. We just don't have anything to answer the Danmari plus the Linkaribo plus the at arrival, so I just end up scooping. So that's game 1. I mean, it wasn't a horrible hand, and we had some combos and stuff. Again, we just had no answer for the arrival, Cyberse, whatever card. It's just super strong if you're not prepared for it, which we aren't in the sealed only deck. Maybe if we were playing like the normal deck where we had access to stuff like Arc Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, we could attack over the arrival Cyberse. But we don't, unfortunately. That's just how it goes sometimes. So that's it for game 1. Let's hope the other games go a little bit better. Alright, so here we have game 2. Our opponent's going to activate Pot of Extravagance, set 3 cards, and pass. We have a pretty okay hand. We're going to go for the Mimiculaneous. We'll hit the Heal Eagle, since we did open that. We'll go into a Swallow's Nest, since we can tribute the Mimiculaneous for the Swallow's Nest. I think it's the first time we've actually ever used it this series. We'll get a Vanishing Lanius to just get something from the hand. Basically just get that a full combo. So we go for that combo with the Y Strix, summon a card, go into the 4 Strix, use Y Strix to get the Soul Shave Force for Cyber Dragon Infinity. And then we're just going to attack with both those monsters, get the Apex Avian, and then we're just going to pass. Our opponent will activate Upstart Goblin, which is okay. I don't know why they set that. Then just going to end his turn. So we're going to use Simorg to just get another monster, because why not? We're going to go for a Redoer. He will Battle Fader as we try to attack for game. We will negate. He will Rainbow Life. We will negate that. And then we just attack for game, and we just win from there. And I think he actually just scoops. So yeah, pretty weird game. I have no idea what our opponent was playing. I really don't. But you know, after that Ignister game where we could do nothing against his, first turn board, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's just the deal with these random duels, right? One time you might run up against this super meta deck going full power, and the other time you end up with a dude setting Upstart Goblin and using Battle Fader and Rainbow Life. Oh no, oh well, can't control it, but we take what we can get. We take those, a win is a win. I'm just stalling at this point, so yeah, let's just get into the third game. Hopefully it's a little bit better than the first 2 have been. Alright, welcome to game 3. We have a pretty good hand. We have full combo. Unfortunately, we did draw the Apex Avian, but it is finally nice to finally see the Phantasme however many weeks after we've actually pulled it. So we'll go for our full combo with ending on the Simorg, the Cyber Dragon Infinity, and the Apex Avian. We do have the Strangolania, so we can have follow-up for next turn as well, which is really nice. And we'll just pass and see what our opponent does. So our opponent will use Cyber Emergency. Turns out he's on Cyber Dragons. This is actually my favorite deck of all time. Now, you never, pro tip, never negate Cyber Emergency, because if you negate the activation, they can just activate it again by discarding a card and getting it back to their hand. So I will let this one go through. Unfortunately, he also has the OG Cyber Dragon in hand, so he can summon that and then go into Fortress Dragon by contact fusing away our Cyber Dragon Infinity, since it is a machine. Just not a great matchup for what our current end board is. So he's already taken care of one of our negates and has a 2k monster on board before we've even had a chance to do anything about it. So he'll go for the core. This is a major choke point of most Cyber Dragon decks. If you negate the core, they sometimes can't do stuff. But he hard drew the Overload Fusion, which is really bad for us. So he's going to Overload Fusion, he's going to dump the Nashter and the Hers with the Rampage. He's going to get the Nashter back to his hand. And he also hard drew the Cyberload Fusion. Did this dude have everything? Spoiler alert, yeah, he did. So he's just going to attack into my Simorg with the Eternity Dragon. I don't know why he's playing this. If you're playing Cyber Dragons, do not play this card. So yeah, not a very great first turn board from him. He was able to break our board though, just because we don't have a very good matchup with the Cyber Dragon Infinity on that, all that stuff. So I should explain what I did here. So I thought this was an overflow. I figured what would Cyber Dragon set. I thought it was an overflow, so I figured, okay, maybe I will set this card so when he tries to overflow, I can just redirect it with Anti-Luminescent Knight. I did forget though, overflow does actually not target, so it was kind of useless anyways, just wasted my Dynamiscus. and we can't really do much. We can make the Zeus, which is nice. So we'll just use that. He'll go for his core, and at this point, I don't know if he's playing a second fortress, but I really don't want to risk it. So I am going to Zeus at some point. Yeah, I'm going to Zeus right here, and he gets this hers, and he makes it level 5, which I've never seen people actually use this effect. But hey, you know, more power to him. He has the yugioh in hand. He will machine dupe, get a Cyber Dragon and a Cyber Dragon, go for a Nova. I figured, okay, maybe if we can get the Phantasme out, like he'll go into a Seeger, we can get the Phantasme out. But no, he'll just go into a Cyber Dragon Infinity, suck up the yugioh. He'll go into a Nova, another Nova, use its effect to make itself 4200, and that's the game. So cool, props to my opponent playing pure Cyber Dragon. I love the deck. He got so lucky though, like his hand was ridiculously good for dealing with what we had. He hard drew the Overload Fusion, hard drew the Cyberload Fusion. You know, just not a very good matchup for us, I guess. But it was a lot of fun. We were able to make the Zeus, so we used pretty much every card that we added this week with the Phantom Rage opening. So it's cool that we got to show at least a little bit of all that stuff off. You know, unfortunately we ended 1 and 2. Not really great, but maybe we'll bounce back next week. We did face some very strong decks, though, to be fair. Although our deck is kind of getting up there in strength as well. But we still have a long way to go, though. We don't want to peak too soon, so this was kind of humbling, really. So that's pretty much it. We'll see what we open next week. And like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll see you later.